Every day in every city room comes that hectic time when all the footwork, rewrite, captioning, cartooning, press work, when all the news from all over the world comes together into a newspaper you can read. This is where the pros earn their money. Reporter to rewrite, to makeup, to city desk. The stories that shock a nation, move them, make them laugh, begin here. Like this one. There are two stories behind this headline. First, the story of Mexican poverty that drove hundreds a day to cross our border illegally. The other, the story of Gene Fuson, a reporter on the San Diego Union, a man who literally risked his life to meet his assignment. There are over 2,100 miles of border between the United States and Mexico. It is guarded and patrolled to the extent that this is humanly possible. But you cannot build a fence 2,000 miles long. Vigilance cannot penetrate every jungle, nor keep 1,000 mountain paths under surveillance. Not when poverty sends men seeking security. So it was that over 1 million Mexicans poured into the country illegally every year. Some few were caught. In one 6-month period, 900 smugglers had been arrested. But they were a handful of the desperate people seeking a solution of a better life. They came in an endless stream, a seemingly invincible invasion. And it was the work of the United States Border Patrol and Immigration Service to end this traffic in human beings, to stop it if that were possible. They're ready. They're rolling. The presses are rolling on deadline. It was the time of the great wetback invasion, so called because Mexicans swam the rivers to find work, to attain security. It was business as usual at the United States Border Patrol headquarters at Chula Vista, California. Another carload of people across the border illegally. Another routine roundup for Chief Patrol Inspector Frank Lohman. Into the truck outside. One of the wetbacks was reporter Gene Fuson.
Name?
No comprende.
You know your name? Sam, you take this man in the other room.
Come on.
What do you think you're doing? I wanted to see if I could pass as a wetback. What are you trying to prove? That they get through? They do. Now, you could tell it to me. A lot of guys could, but I want to know the whole thing right from the beginning. How these coyotes, the smugglers, operate. How much it costs. Whether you can buy a United States passport or a birth certificate. Do you know what you're getting into? We picked up 2 dead men yesterday. Stabbed. I'm going to do it, Frank. I know the hangouts in Tijuana. I'll make a contact there. Look, Gene.
No, that's not right. Quiet.
What's going on in there? Who is it?
It's Capitan.
Did you get anything on him?
You know Capitan.
Bring him in. Now you'll get a first-hand idea of the kind of man you're dealing with. He makes a living on these people's misery. $50 apiece for bringing them across the border.
Buenos dias, Senor Jefe.
Who stabbed that man, Capitan?
There was a stabbing? A man was stabbed? What man?
The one you were trying to smuggle in.
Oh, Senor. It's a big mistake. I killed no one. I see no one.
What were you doing across the border?
I have many cousins in Los Angeles. I want to visit them.
Why didn't you come through the gate at San Isidro? Get an entry permit.
It's a far walk to the border, to Tijuana. I was tired, Senor. I see the border. I think my American friends will not mind.
Get him into the truck. Take him back with the others.
Adios, Senor Jefe.
Well, that's the kind of bum you're going up against. What do you think of your idea now?
I've already decided, Frank.
6 months I work in the San Joaquin Valley in California. I saved to come back and bring my wife and daughter across the border, back to the San Joaquin.
I told you the price.
$50, you said. I depend on you, Capitan. My family is waiting to come. 6 months we have waited for this time.
Don't waste my time. If you want to go north, pay for it.
My daughter is sick. I have to take her where she can live, where I can make enough to buy her food, medicine, the things she needs. The land is not good here.
$500. Pay it. And I'll take you Friday night.
I don't have $500.
Por favor, Capitan. How much you got?
235.
You have more.
235.
You worked 6 months. You got more.
Capitan, I swear.
You lie!
When we come to the San Joaquin, I'll need money for food. $30 I have for when we come there.
265, I told you. They are all liars.
Give it to me.
235.
All of it.
What makes a man like you?
What makes us stupid? Mine was a house of the poor. And for me, it will be different.
Mine was a house like yours. But never would I live like you. And the others, the jackals, you make them in your image.
Words come easy, amigo. But the money comes hard. It took many nights to know the places where the river runs dry. To walk the trails, to learn the way, to take the risks. What do you know except to scratch for a piece of food? A place to sleep. You live with your eyes on the ground. We are the machos. The men.
I know how to have respect for a man who is good. To know the difference between what is good and what is evil. Nothing is better than that.
Does he get you across the border, amigo? Your respect?
In Tijuana, Gene Fuson had gone to Mama Barth's, a narcotics hangout. He let it be known at El Rancho Hotel that he needed an arranger, an arreglador, and that he had money to pay for it. So far, no coyote had taken his bait.
Where's your wallet, senor?
I have no money.
Before at the hotel, you were asking for an arreglador, someone to arrange a way for you to go north.
Well,
Why? Why do you want someone?
can you help me?
I asked the question, senor.
You are police?
No. But I want to know if you are.
The last one I want to see is one from the police.
The American Border Patrol. And they send torpedoes here. It is nothing new.
Torpedoes?
Informers. Agents that report back to them. If you are such a man, senor, you are dead before the night comes.
I want to go north. If you take me to someone who can help me, I pay well, very well.
They are called coyotes with reason. They live on the misery of others.
Does that matter? I want to know. That's why I'm here. Say it more simply. I want a name. I want papers that say who I am. Work permit. An American passport. For $100? You tell me the price.
$250 American dollars.
And a birth certificate? $250 American dollars more. And you take me across the border? I said you get a passport, and you'll have your birth certificate. That's not enough. Hey, you got big trouble, huh? You want to talk or do you want to do business? I like you. Friday night, 8 o'clock. No. I want to go tomorrow. Friday night, yes or no? $250 and $250 makes $500. Half now and half when I get across. Yes or no? I like you. Friday night. Amigo. Pancho.
Sí, Capitán.
This one is not like the others. Torpedo? This one is no sheep. Quién sabe? Who knows? If he is, he will not be the first one to end up in the riverbed. Or the last.
It's not my fault, Capitan.
I told you many times before. One mistake is all that needs to happen. The first is the last.
Sí, Capitan.
Fuson had bought one birth certificate, one passport, both forged.
And that's not all. I think if I had bargained with him, I could have gotten them both for $250. Why don't you quit while you're ahead? Write it, Gene, but do yourself a favor. And just write it. I'm coming through Friday night. Look, I got long arms, but they can reach just so far. Now, you got some cockamamie idea that you can call it off whenever you want to. And one of my boys will be around, just in case. Frank, you don't have to scare me. I'm scared. Gene, we want Capitan, but we don't want you dead. He didn't recognize me. You only paid him half the money. Maybe he will when you pay him the rest.
We cannot go tonight.
No!
My daughter is sick. She's not strong enough. Maybe next week.
Tonight, amigo, tonight. Or forget about me.
I say she cannot go tonight.
It's a pity. Buenos tardes.
My money. I gave you everything.
And I agreed to take you. It's a fair bargain. Now you break it.
I must have my money. I need it for a place to sleep, for food!
I said that was all you thought of. Now go away.
Cochino! Cochino. For once in your life, think of someone else.
That you can do. Tonight or never.
I'm sorry. I hope it goes well.
Have a drink, both of you.
Nothing stops you, huh, Capitan?
Him? Aye.
I admire that. Whatever gets in your way. Take it easy, amigo. The night is young. There's much to do.
You take a drink, you'll need it.
No. No drink for me, gracias.
Tequila. It's a man's drink. A macho's drink. It's a long night ahead. Long and dark.
Gene Fuson followed a member of Capitan's band, a man known as the Walker. His job? To guide the wetback through the patchwork of Tijuana slums to a point near the border where the entire group would assemble. Then began the penetration. The long journey into darkness continued. Hunger made them run. Hunger made them hold their breath. Hunger made them wait.
Come on, you must get up. It's time to go. Rest.
Grandpa,
Just
please.
the girl. Get the others back there. The Gringo patrol can pass any minute. We can't stay here.
Just a little rest, Capitan. Please.
We've got to go on. The freight train will leave in 2 minutes, and we're going to be on it. Now shut her up!
No one sees us here. She can rest.
You want us to get caught? Why do you worry about the girl?
Capitan.
American patrol. Everyone, not a sound, nothing.
They are gone now.
We go now. Hurry.
Just a few minutes, Capitan. Please, she has come so far.
We go now, all of us. Vamos, ándale.
Lean your weight on me. Try.
Come, Maria, try.
It's not like the others.
The time is not yet, but soon. In the train, it will be simple.
Tries to help the girl.
What do you say?
Nothing.
Make up your mind, amigo. Run with the sheep, or run with the coyotes.
My daughter, her leg.
Here, rip it. Rip it. Tear it. I want it for a tourniquet. To tie a bandage.
I remember where I saw him. Now I remember.
She'll be all right. You just take her to a doctor just as soon as you can.
Now, amigos. A lesson in how we handle a torpedo. A spy from the Migra.
No!
What?
You will not harm him.
He's a spy against us. I saw him in the office of the Border Patrol with the Jefe. He planned the whole thing. They are waiting for us. But your Inspector Logan will not find us, but you. Dead.
No. I'm a reporter. I want to help. I want to write about you. All of you. Spy!
Do not go near him.
What is it? You were dying for me to take you to the States. You begged to come. What happens to you now?
Help me and my daughter.
He's a spy from the police.
No. I am a reporter.
They'll send you back. They'll send you all back. You'll starve. Is that what you want? Is that what you all want?
He says he is a reporter. I do not know why, but he says he wants to help us, and I believe him. Listen to me. Will you let a man like this be killed by a man like that? It's getting light out. You will get off, amigo, and he will not follow you.
Oh, you're all crazy.
I once told you that I live with respect for a man who is good. Is such a man. Come, senor. Go, amigo, and God be with you.
Do it.
I think I'm wrong with the ship.
You're crazy too.
Go, my friend.
God be with all of you.
Now he knew, all of it. The despair and the horror, the quiet dignity and the strength. The story of the coyote and the people. Gene Fuson was safe and he could write it. He would write a series that would bring the searchlight of attention onto a problem affecting millions of Mexicans and millions of Americans. It was a personal deadline. He had met it. Gene Fuson's stories in the San Diego Union made headlines for days. His exposés were widely read and shocked the nation. His stories were entered in the Congressional Record, and Gene Fuson himself testified before a congressional committee. Then began Operation Wetback, the turning back of the illegal tide, the running down of the coyotes. And today, that traffic is down to a trickle. It's a funny thing. An assignment gets spiked here, picked up here, and a reporter takes off, usually to his typewriter. Mostly it's routine. Except sometimes, as in the case of Gene Fuson, he takes his life in his hands to meet a deadline.